Let's call I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm going to be showing you some replays today. Get ready because this duel is 9 turns. So I'm using Dark Magician. I just miss using Dark Magician because I've been using Blue Eyes a lot lately. And yeah, just been making a lot of Blue Eyes videos, not so much Dark Magician, even though sometimes I do it the other way around. So I set down these 2 trap cards. They use Effect Failure. So yeah, Magician's Rod, boom, negated, unfortunately. So I activated this though, Secret Village, just so that I don't activate spell cards. And guess what I'm dueling? A modern deck. Links, you name it. Cyburst, yep. So I use Solemn Judgment on this. I'm like, I doubt there's anything they can do after I do that. And yeah, they couldn't, because I'm pretty sure they need a lot of spell cards with Rockets and Cyburst. So I got another Solemn Judgment, which I was pretty happy about. So I attacked directly with Magician's Rod. And then I ended my turn. I didn't get Dark Magician, unfortunately. So here they set down a card. I'll just tell you what it is. It's Ash Blossom. I didn't know Ash Blossom had 1,800 defense. That's crazy. So I attacked, and yeah, 1,800 defense. I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I didn't set this down because I didn't want like these cards, you know, on the field. I mean, I don't want this on the field yet because I might use this effect. I don't want to discard it with super polymerization. So I went into this link. That's when I used my other Solemn Judgment. Oh my god, they must have been getting so annoyed, this Diamond player. But yeah, so they set down this one card. I was able to draw Dark Magician finally. So I attacked with Magician's Rod as bait, just to see if it was something that targets. So I kind of had a feeling I was safe. But here they used Infinite Impermanence, and because of it being here, Eternal Soul is negated this turn. But I was able to deal, 1,600 damage. So I set down Super Polymerization just in case. I can discard Dark Magician and then special summon it with Eternal Soul. So I used Eternal Soul to special summon Dark Magician. And yeah, it's like they couldn't do something because of this. Like, I was so happy. I was like, thank you. So I used Dark Magical Circle and got another Dark Magical Circle, unfortunately. Anyway, I attacked with Magician's Rod, and then I attacked with Dark Magician. And then I used Super Polymerization to go into the Dark Magicians, and they left. So this duel, I'm trying to remember this duel. There's not much turns. I mean, the rest of the duels you're going to watch now, there's not much turns. And sorry if I sound a little weird. My throat is pretty strained right now. I just recorded the Blue Eyes video, and I did talk a lot today. So this duel is very, very, very interesting, because it's Eldlich and Adventurer. This duel, I really wanted to win. I was like, I accept your challenge. Eldlich and Adventurer, oh boy, I accept your challenge. Like, I was so pumped up about this duel. I was so happy. I was like, all right, this seems like a great duel, you know? Like, this is, oh man, I was so happy. Like, I was like, oh man, this challenge. Because I've never seen them mixed together. So, a lot of crazy things can happen with Eldlich and Adventurer. So yeah, they activated a bunch of effects and got that, unfortunately, just a lot of things. So I had to see what to, like, I just wanted them to use this, So they didn't negate Magician's Rod effect. So then I fusion summoned. And then I went into the Dark Magicians. And then I used Soul Servant. And that's when they decided to negate the effect. I was like, yes. Thank you so much, because now I can just play Dark Magical Circle and then special summon Dark Magician. So I used Dark Magical Circle, and then they used that, and I was like, ah, damn. But, at least they might destroy Dark Magical Circle, but still, it's just very unfortunate. So I used the effect of the Dark Magicians, and I drew Dark Magician. That was very unfortunate. I wish I drew something else, but whatever. So I used Magician Souls to special summon Dark Magician, then I used Soul Servant to draw 2 cards because of Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician. And then I used Secret Village of the Spellcasters and set down Solemn Judgment. Then I attacked the Adventurer token just so I can get rid of the token and that dumb spell card that bounces a card back, which is so stupid. So yeah, and I also have Called by the Grave just in case they want to do Eldlich effects. So here they got that dumb card from their deck to their hand. They discarded Eldlich. Then I was able to draw a card because of, them using a spell card. I used Maxi because I just wanted to see if they were going to special summon. So I think they got a trap with that. Yeah, they got that. I hate that card. And then they used Adventurer, banished it to get that. And then they set down those 2 cards. They were going to special summon Eldlich. I used Called by the Grave and banished it. Yeah, they couldn't use these spell cards because of this field spell. It was really carrying me. So I banished Eldlich. Yep, get out of here. And then they used that and put another Eldlich. And then they link summoned into Link Spider. And then they left. I was so happy defeating them. Adventurer and Eldlich, come on, man. Where do you get off? I'm trying to remember this duel. As soon as I see what my opponent does, I remember. But this hand is very nice. It's actually a very good hand. So I used this just to see if they had anything. They didn't. I was like, alright, great. So I used Magician Souls to put Dark Magician from my deck to the graveyard. I didn't special summon Dark Magician because I wanted to get Dark Magical Circle with Magician's Rod. And then, yeah, I discarded Eternal Soul with Apprentice because I already have Eternal Soul in the field. And then I link summoned into Predaplant. And then I I got Magical Ice Fusion from my deck to the graveyard to special summon the Dark Magicians. I didn't know I was going to do this. I would have saved this, but yeah. So they summoned this, and yeah, they were going to do some XC summon stuff. So I was waiting for the other monster just so I can banish it with Dark Magical Circle. I was able to draw a card because they used a spell, and it was Super Polymerization. So yeah, I was in a very good spot. So I got that from their deck to their hand. They summoned that. I used Eternal Soul and special summoned Dark Magician. And then I banished it with Dark Magical Circle. And then I also used this effect. I wanted this card in my hand because just in case I want to use Super Polymerization, I can discard a card. That's the only reason why I got it back from my graveyard to my hand by getting rid of Dark Magician. However, I can just special summon Dark Magician again with Eternal Soul in the graveyard. So yeah, that's another reason why I did it. So I used Magician's Rod to get Soul Servant. And then I used it to get Magician Souls, I believe. Just so I can... I think I wanted to special summon... I wanted to get Dark Magician Girl in my graveyard just so I can draw 2 cards with Soul Servant. And then I special summoned Dark Magician, with Magician Souls instead of using Eternal Soul, but then they left. I was just going to do so much destruction with the Dark Magicians, it's crazy. Alright, it's going to be the final duel. Not much turns in this one, and yeah, just, there were just a few turns. It's just because the opponent couldn't really do too much because of the Dark Magicians. So I got Secret Village of the Spellcasters again. I was so happy. This is a perfect combo. If this doesn't get negated, it's pretty much perfect. So I got Secrets of Dark Magic, and then I used Dark Magical Circle, and then I used Soul Servant to put Dark Magician at the top of my deck. Just so I can get it to my hand and then fusion summon into the Dark Magicians. Yeah, this is like really perfect because yeah, I fusion summon, right? Where the hell's the animation, Konami? Next maintenance, put the animation please. Anyway, so here I use Secret Village of the Spellcasters, and then I'm able to draw a card with the Dark Magicians, and then I can set down Eternal Soul and then just special summon Dark Magician and banish any card they have. So I was able to draw a card. I got Magician's Rod. I was like, I wish it was something else, but sure, all good. So I noticed I was dueling against Hero, and I was like, okay. So, they were getting spell cards, but they couldn't use them. I decided to use Eternal Soul here. And then I don't know why they did this. I don't know why they did that. Like, I have no idea why. However, I special summoned Dark Magician, banished this monster. I have no idea why they used that effect. And then I used the Dark Magicians the effect to draw a card. What did I get? Oh yeah, Eternal Soul. I set it down because why not? And then they left. So yeah, I'll show you the deck now. It's pretty much the same, but yeah. So this is the deck. Now, I kind of hope Dark Magician gets more cards because like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician is missing a lot of cards, unfortunately. Magikuriboh, Illusion of Chaos, Master of Chaos, things like that. I'm pretty sure that's the name, Master of Chaos. There's a lot of cards missing, and it's just making Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician kind of weak, They don't have like an upper advantage like every other deck has, unfortunately, because a lot of every other decks have like most of the cards they need for the deck to be viable. Whereas Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, they're just missing a lot of cards. At least we're getting Blue Eyes Jet Dragon soon, but Dark Magician, I just hope we get Magikuriboh or Illusion of Chaos or something soon, at least, please. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye. Or they could unban Red Eyes Dark Dragoon.